What is going on today, guys? Shopify store owners, okay? Welcome back to today's video. This video is for you if you're looking for the top Shopify apps that you should be downloading on your store in 2022. Make sure you guys stick around, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop right into today's video. So there's a lot of apps that you can select on your Shopify, app store. There's, review apps, there's upsell apps, downsell apps, landing page apps. I'm going to be going over the most important apps that you should be downloading on your Shopify store to increase conversion rates, make more money. What's the most cost-effective apps that you can use that do better than more of like the mainstream expensive ones. Okay, and there's underground apps right now that I'm using to almost 4x my Shopify sales, and I'm gonna be talking about in the next video. So make sure you guys subscribe and stick around, and let's hop right into it. So first app is gonna be Loox, Loox. This is a great app to use because it pushes photo-based reviews on your product pages. A lot of people depend on the free, message reviews, which are just like text only, which can all be faked, or you can just upload them from Alibaba, or you can upload them from AliExpress. These are kind of getting outdated because people are starting to realize that you can just simply export them and then import them right into your store just from your supplier. So there's really no effort applied. There's no actual transparency in the photo reviews, in the actual message reviews. So Loox is about $9 a month. You can download it. Basically what will happen is once it's integrated, it will show it on the bottom of your product pages automatically. And then all you have to do is go to the bottom of the page, send your customers there to upload reviews, but they can add a photo. So what will happen is you can set it so that on your actual Shopify store when it's live, you can have the photos with the stars, with the actual comment pop up on the top right-hand corner or the bottom left-hand corner or whatever corner you want. You can pop up only 5-star reviews too, so that while someone's scrolling on your landing page, they can see all of these reviews popping up with, the 5 stars, they can see the text, and they can see that photo as well to accompany the review so that your conversion rates are higher. If they do click that photo review as well, it actually does send them right to the add to cart button or the buy now button. So that sales process can be very heightened, and you're using social proof to sell while they're scrolling, because I feel like a lot of the times we just rely on underneath the product price or the product title, there's just hey, 5 stars and it has X amount of reviews. But little do you realize that not everybody's gonna scroll all the way to the bottom and just read reviews. So that's why we have those popping up, every 3 to 5 seconds in the top right-hand corner on mobile, so that we're taking care of those objections. The second app is gonna be Ultimate Sales Boost. Ultimate Sales Boost allows us to add urgency, scarcity, and trust badges to our product page. So underneath the product price, you can add hey, free shipping today only, with a little emoji of a truck that looks like a FedEx truck. You can add a scarcity thing where it's hey, only 7 left. And then you can add trust badges. So trust badges are underneath the add to cart or buy now button, where basically it will have the badges of payment methods that are available. So you take care of all those objections. So some people like using PayPal, they like using Apple Pay, they like using Amazon Pay, other than Discover, MasterCard, Visa, or Amex. They like using those other options as well. The third app is Page Speed Optimizer. The biggest reasons why I think some people can't convert ads as well as they like on their Shopify store is because your page speeds are way too slow. People are clicking an ad and they go to your page and it takes forever for the thing to load. And it also ruins your account quality on Facebook. If people see that your page speed times are over 5 seconds, Facebook's gonna make you pay more for your reach, because those people have to be more patient for the full page to load. So adding just a simple page speed optimizer to your store is gonna help conversion rates. It's gonna help people have that more instantly gratifying trigger of hey, I can just scroll and keep reading. I don't have to wait for the next section to load. Number 4 is gonna be a pay over time option. So that would be Sezzle, Klarna, Afterpay, or QuadPay. Or you can use ShopPay that already comes with Shopify. These are apps that allow your customer to pay over time. You would be astonished at the amount of people, we have a store right now that has a $19 product, and I would say about 34 to 35% of every single customer would rather pay, $5 a month for 4 months than just spend the $20 right now. So giving that lower barrier to entry for your customer is gonna allow your conversion rates to rise as well, and also your average order value, because if people go into checkout and they're more excited to obviously buy because they can pay over time, they're going to add more to their cart. So it increases your average order value as well. And that brings me to the next two apps. And the first one is Candy Rack One-Click Upsell. Candy Rack One-Click Upsell is a great app for, upselling people right before they go to checkout. So there's actually an API plugin that you can use in Candy Rack where it's actually really simple to set up, where it takes all of the data from your store, the keywords of other products, and it actually will upsell products based on what that product's name is that people are mostly buying. So if we have a client where they're selling batting gloves, so Candy Rack automatically says, okay, you know what, they're buying this batting glove. Well, based on our store's data, they also are more willing to add this and this and this to their cart. And it then ranks it 1, 2, and 3 so that your upsells are already optimized on autopilot. So that's a great app. Second one is Zipify OCU. That's the other upsell app that we use. Zipify OCU is a more advanced upsell app. It doesn't just upsell people before checkout, it can upsell people after they even buy and on the thank you page. So as soon as you click pay now on that Shopify checkout, you'll get an upsell. And then if you take that upsell, you can do a downsell if they say no, and then you can do another upsell. And then once they get to the order confirmation page where it has like the order number and all that, you can then have a thank you page offer. So you can increase your average order value even more to the point where you could just double up and have Candy Rack before they buy and then have Zipify OCUs after they become a buyer. And then that brings me to the page builder apps. So you can use Pagefly, you can use Shogun, but I recommend Zipify Page Builder. Okay, Zipify Page Builder works with Zipify OCU with those upsells, but Zipify Page Builder just historically is, their support is better, their developer, code, and obviously the user-friendly parts of building a custom landing page are a lot easier. Their page speed times are even faster, which is important like I talked about before. So if you want to make custom landing pages, which you should be if you have a Shopify store for your best-selling products, that is going to help you drastically increase your conversion rate as well. People are kind of going away from the regular product pages that you're used to seeing that are default on the store. So that's why we recommend our clients, and we obviously do that for our clients, and we recommend, aspiring Shopify store owners to make custom landing pages with better sales copy on their stores. The next app is going to be called Lifetimely. Okay, Lifetimely is an app for more experienced business owners who are actually getting sales right now. They're, making a couple $1,000s a month, or maybe even 6 figures a month, 7 figures a month, whatever the case may be. Okay, Lifetimely is going to allow you to track your biggest numbers in the business. So your profit margins, your marketing costs, your shipping costs, your refunds, exchanges, how much are you giving away a month on discounts? This is allowing you to check the back end of the business. How much is a customer worth to you in month 1, in month 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 as follows. You can track your LTV drivers, your LTV cohorts, like what is actually driving this increase in LTV, how to actually see the customer journey for months ahead so you can predictably see how much each customer is worth. Another thing for the back end of the business is email and abandoned cart recoveries. Okay, so for email, we use Clavio. They're a Shopify partner. Clavio allows you to have all your email automations, your flows, your segments, so that when you have buyers coming through, you can send them to the right flows and automations to make more money off them. So Clavio will allow you to do abandoned cart recovery emails, a welcome sequence for new buyers, customer win back. You can have a customer thank you email sequence. You can have, a browse abandonment email sequence. Most of our clients right now are making an extra 15% to about 35% a month just from email alone. Okay, and Clavio also allows you to do SMS. So to the abandoned cart recovery rates, Shopify does automated emails for you. And if you ever look on your Shopify dashboard, they'll always say to you like, hey, the industry average is 7% recovery rates. Well, if you use this app called TXT CART, it's called TextCard. It is one of the most underground apps right now that is helping my clients, almost 4x their revenue every single month. And it's because we're able to increase our abandoned cart recovery rates from 7% to sometimes 30%, 40%, even 50%, which is almost 5-6 times that 7% amount. So we're making an extra 4 to 6x every single month on our abandoned carts, because people are going to checkout, and you can't always depend on those retargeting ads that you're running on different platforms. You have to be able to recover those with an incentive. And TextCard is the real deal. We've been pushing this for every single client right now. It is crushing it. I have a client last year who just literally made like over 200 grand alone just on increasing their abandoned cart recovery rates, which is huge. You know, even if you're a business that's making $1 million a year, if you're able to recover an extra 30% of those abandoned carts, that could be an extra $150K to about $250K a year just in added revenue. So, and this is a free app that basically what they do is they have a couple plans. You could pay, you know, $0 a month, but they take 10% of the sales that they only recover, not total store revenue. Then they have the $49 a month, and then that takes 7.5%. And then they have the $249 a month that takes only 2.5% of the sales. Do the $249 a month. I'm telling you right now, I've seen stores get railed with the 10%, even though they don't want to pay for that monthly fee. And then that brings me to our the SMS marketing. How are we doing blasts, automations, and flows, even with SMS, not just Clavio? And that's PostScript or Emotive or SMS Bump. You could use either of the three. Honestly, I like PostScript better. It's more user-friendly. They help you with the SMS compliance so that you don't get sued for sending people like banned text messages. You don't want to get in trouble for that. It's actually like a real, like you could get in real trouble, like up to like $5,000 fines. Obviously, consult a lawyer for that, but we've seen clients get like fined pretty bad. Obviously, not clients that we work with because we make them do the SMS compliance, but it's really, really like heightened right now. There's people who are literally out there just like suing Shopify store owners because they're getting texts and they know that they're in like a bought SMS list, and you do not want to get fined for that because they could shut your store down and fine you, and you could face jail time. Obviously, don't take just my advice, consult a lawyer. And that is the apps that I would recommend every Shopify store owner download right now in 2022. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like down below, comment any questions you have about apps you're currently using and maybe ones that I could recommend to you to transition to, and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.